kind of a side note. It's been hot enough lately, and I noticed this last year too. This is my Gorilla Tape. I love this stuff. It's really good tape. But at about 105 degrees or so, it starts to get soft, and all my wiring is held up by duct tape and Gorilla Tape, and maybe some packing tape in places. So that started melting, and you'd come in and the wires are all hanging down. So I picked up some of these. I call them Adel clamps. I've heard them called P clamps or wire clamps or whatever. They're cushioned clamps with a wire with a metal center. And I just used some sheet metal screws. Shot them up. I just did a couple of them just today, just to get them up and out of the way. Another one there. And I'm resisting the urge to put a bunch of them up, although I guess I can reuse the screws, so that when I get around to doing my actual remodeling, I'll just pull them all down then and fix it right. But the heavier bundles I had to do because they just all pulled down. So, but yeah, that's been the funny thing here. I'll come in and the wires will be hanging. And the other thing was, I talk about these little red flashlights a lot. It's a good little light. I picked them up at Walmart for a couple bucks a piece or something like that. And they got magnets on them. Well, several times last year, I'd come in, because at first that was the main source of lighting. I just stuck those everywhere. And I'd come in and one would be laying on the ground, and it would usually be broken, and the magnet was still stuck to the ceiling. So the heat was high enough, the glue holding the magnet would get soft, and they would fall. So now I'm much more high class. I've got these ones instead. These are Harbor Freight. They came with the solar kit. Pretty good lights. Got one over my stove so I can see when I'm cooking my eggs or whatever. Anyway, it's been a long, hot day. I'm tired. So I think we can wrap it up for now. Big day tomorrow. We'll finish up that project, hopefully.